This is the Belkin Thunderbolt 3 Express dock. The big brother, big sister, however you want to call it, to the Thunderbolt 2 dock that came out about a year and a half ago or so. This was teased to us at CES this year, and we were wondering, when is it going to be available? The website says mid-June. Well, we have a date. Officially, this is going to be available come next week. June 5th is WWDC. That week, we're going to see a press release from Belkin and the announcement of this very, very cool dock, which users of the new MacBook Pro who only have the USB Type-C connector are going to be praising, because this is one of those docks that we've been waiting for quite some time. So let's take a deeper look at this dock. As you can see on the front of this dock, you've got a USB Type-A connector that's also USB 3.0, and a headphone jack and over speakers if you want that. It has a little microphone logo too, so it probably works as a microphone as well, depending on how you're setting it up. But the real power about this dock is really on the back of it. On the back, you'll notice you have a gigabit Ethernet port, a headphone jack, two USB Type-A connectors, two USB Type-C connectors that are Thunderbolt 3, and a DisplayPort connector. But the real tricky part here is that you have its own dedicated power supply that is able to deliver power to all of these ports on the device, which means that with that one cable that connects your MacBook to your Thunderbolt HD dock, you are getting power plus all that connectivity, up to 40 gigabits of throughput. Now, this dock itself has less ports than some other docks on the market, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you can daisy chain things, so it does make it more accessible to different types of devices, depending on what you're doing with it. There's no SD slot on this one, which is the only downside I can really think of when it comes to kind of pro users who are downloading a lot of media from cameras or computers. But other than that, you've got dedicated power, which means you're going to be powering your MacBook, which means when you plug this into the side of your MacBook Pro, you're going to instantly get power along with all the data connectivity. The Thunderbolt 3 Express dock also includes DisplayPort. Now, this is really important because legacy users who've been using, newer devices, newer UHD monitors, have been using DisplayPort because it has been the standard. So adding DisplayPort to this means you can just plug in some of your existing content, your existing monitors, and it'll work right out of the box. For any other devices you have in your arsenal, you've got those two Type-A connectors, a gigabit Ethernet port, so you're connected. When you put this on your desk in your office or your home, you know that you can hardwire yourself into a gigabit Ethernet port, which means high-speed internet connectivity, high-speed network connectivity. As I said, a great solution for a lot of your needs, depending on where you're going to use this device. And on the front of the device, as we saw earlier, a headphone jack. There is one in the back, so you can have speakers and headphones if you so choose, plus another USB Type-A connector on the front, for example, for a memory stick or other devices you just want to kind of pop in at the last second. This dock is really designed to bridge the gap between the new MacBook Pro that Apple released just before the new year and users who have legacy devices and also want to take advantage of USB Type-C. You've really got everything there. For our tests, we plugged in gigabit Ethernet, we plugged in two USB Type-C cables, one to the actual computer, one to an external hard drive. We had headphones going, we plugged in a speaker, we even had a couple of USB hubs and even a smart card reader. At no point did it slow anything down. At no point did the visuals get affected. We were pumping full 4K video on the actual monitor. Again, the Thunderbolt 3 Express dock from Belkin is going to be announced officially during WWDC or right after WWDC, available for $349.99. Check out Belkin.com. A very, very cool device. Not necessarily for everybody because it doesn't have 13, 14 ports, but it does have 9 incredible ports for you to take advantage of. Take a look at it, the Belkin Thunderbolt HD 3 Express dock.